First of all, do you want your husband and your mother and your dad and your daughter and everyone? Come on, all of you. Mr. and Mrs. Hicks, Wiley, David, get up here. What a great day for Putnam County. The sun is shining, the flags are flying, and we have a great new county executive. Hope it will hold the Bible. And you got your mom and dad and your husband. Get over here. Now, raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible, and repeat after me. I, MaryEllen Odell, do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and the Charter of Putnam County, and that I will faithfully perform the duties of Putnam County Executive according to the best of my ability.
According to the very best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Is it my turn?
Well, not with the microphone where it is.
Finally my turn. Oh, good morning. Thank you everyone for getting up so early and for joining us today, especially on a holiday, Veterans Day. Thank you especially to Governor Pataki. I hear that, like myself, you're not particularly fond of getting up and being an early riser in the morning. So I really appreciate that. I'd also like to note that while it was mentioned that Governor Pataki was the governor of the great state of New York, I personally consider him to be the governor of the great United States of America, because it was his leadership that held us true to our courage back in those tragic days of September 11th in 2001, when he comforted a wounded nation and he lifted our spirits with his inspiration of courage. And I'd like to thank you again for that. Your strength definitely gave us reason to believe that we were going to prevail and we were going to be stronger for having endured the events of that day. And that showed last September 11th when we celebrated the 10th anniversary of our strength and courage for the United States. On election night, Tuesday night, I was handed a book of inspirational words from a very, very dear friend of mine, and she highlighted one very particular passage that I believe not only resonated with myself, but for all of you here and in Putnam County. The passage sort of highlights to me how we struggle with today with the economy, how we struggle with aging, and how we're trying to survive this world with as much dignity and grace as we can muster. And the passage reads, "To find your inner leader, it comes naturally to some, to most it's cloaked in self-doubt and fear. But we all have an inner leader, whether it be on the big stage or in our private world. As a parent, a partner, a friend, a mentor, the power is within us. And now for me to be standing here this morning being sworn in to be the 5th Putnam County Executive, as well as being the first woman to hold this office, I will tell you that it took 2 campaigns, a hurricane, a nor'easter in October, an earthquake to win 1 election. But we prevailed, and I would say that the power truly is within all of us. I'm so proud and honored to stand here today as your county executive in the place that I have called my home my entire life. And I'm equally as proud to have the opportunity to continue to work with my very dear friend and colleague, Mr. Paul Eldridge. When the results came in and we looked at them the other day, the Board of Elections reported that there were 36 write-ins. And I would have bet that each and every one of them wrote in Paul Eldridge on that sheet. Paul is such a man of integrity and grace and class, and he is so very funny. And we need to laugh. If we don't have laughter these days, we're not going to get through this. Paul and I, as well as the new administration, all have the drive and determination to get this county and its economy back on track while making this government run as efficiently as demanded by the people and the taxpayers of Putnam County. Congresswoman Hayworth, Assemblyman Katz, and all of you other elected officials that have supported my campaign's message about taking ownership of your county, I want to thank you all on behalf of the staff for Odell for County Executive. Together, we will undo the years of wrong decisions and gross mismanagement of government, and we will do it through collaboration and hard work. And we all need to remember why we are elected officials. We need to be the voice of the people that trusted us with their votes. And we need to represent our core values, God and country, and of course, the most important, the American dream. I'd like to thank my very, very brave family who never asked me to give up, and in fact, they encouraged me to fight on until we prevailed. Their love was unconditional. My mother, who gave me the strength to be the mother I could in the times when it was tough as a working mother. My father, my grandmother, my 97-year-old grandmother unfortunately couldn't make it here today, May O'Brien. She's as tough as nails. My sister, my brother, and my husband, and my two very awesome kids. We owe them, I owe them, for standing by me. I'd like to thank Terry Polhemus, a woman of great strength and courage, my campaign manager. It was her determination and her strength. She came to me in December and said, I've watched you, I believe in you, let's do this, let's get this done. We kept a campaign, we kept the bar real high. When they tried to drop it, we wouldn't go there. And Terry, you have a bright future as a leader in this county. And finally, I'd like to say to the people of Putnam County, thank you so much for hearing my message, and thank you for believing that I can lead this county through these tough political and economic times. Starting right now, right here, you have a county executive who lives just like you do. I'm a working mother, I'm a businesswoman, and I live paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. I worry about my kids' future. I worry about my parents getting older, health insurance, oil prices, gas prices, food prices, and what are these kids going to do after college? But I know what we need to do to get this done. We need to work together, we need to compromise, and most importantly, we need to trust. We need to keep an open mind and an open heart. And if we can do that, we can do anything. I want to thank our Putnam County veterans. You have made me a better American and a better mother because of my time being spent with you. Thank you for your service to our nation. Thank you for honoring me as one of your own. And thank you for allowing me to serve alongside you over the last several years. I hope that everyone here today will attend your veteran ceremonies in your local towns. And please remember to thank your veterans today, not just today, but for every day. Thank you all, and may God bless Putnam County and the United States of America. Thank you.